Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video in some years. Um, it was a struggle trying to record this, but I hope you guys enjoy. I definitely brought a little drama today. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Alright, so I'm starting by priming my eye with the Plouise eyeshadow base in the shade Rumor 3. Applying that with my number 5 brush from the Glam Supply Brow Kit. And I'm just patting that all over my lid, just making sure all the creases are pressed in. So now I'm going to be taking the darkest purple in the Morphe and James Charles eyeshadow palette and starting to build up my crease. And I'm using the Morphe M518 brush for that. And I'm also going to apply the lighter shade of purple with that brush just to soften out the edges and blending the two together. Now I'm going to take the hot pink eyeshadow from the James Charles palette using the Anastasia A25 brush just to add some pink in there. Make everything blend. Blend, blend, blend. And now I'm just going back in with the purple and blending those colors together. Looking cute. Now I'm going in with the yellow eyeshadow and adding that to my brow bone. Just want to do something a little different this time. And I'm using the small flat eyeshadow brush from the Makeup Institute brushes. Just really patting that on and blending it together. I'm going to go back in with that pink and blend that together. Now I'm going in with the black eyeshadow from the from the James Charles palette with the Makeup Institute brush and building that up. A black eyeshadow is a little hard to work with, so you always want to start with a small amount and just build. Now I'm going to be taking the Nitro eyeshadow base from the Plouise Acid Rain collection and carving my crease out. And then I'm going to pat it on just to make sure it gets that matte finish and it doesn't crease. And I'm using the Acid Rain brush as well, the flat brush. Just pat, pat, pat. Then I'm going to be blending the outer corner together. Now I'm taking my favorite glitter glue, the NYX glitter glue, and prepping my lid. Now I'm going to be taking the glitter from Glam Beauty Company in the shade Sea Glass. And then I'm going to pop a little of the baby blue color from the Morphe and James Charles palette on my inner corner. Now I'm going to be lining my upper lash line with the Morphe Felt Tip Liner. And don't forget to use my code for Morphe, guys, GlamFam465. Then I'm going to be lining my inner lash line with the Anastasia eyeshadow pencil in Dark Side. Then I'm going to be smoking my lash line out with the eyeshadows from the James Charles palette, the same ones I used on my outer corner, plus blue. Now I'm going to be using the Mercier primer to prime my face, get it all prepped and smooth. And I'm using the hydrating primer. Now I'm going in with my Fenty foundation in the shade 410. And I love it because it gives me a flawless finish and it has a nice coverage to it. And it's not too matte and it's not too dewy. It's literally the perfect foundation. And we're just going to buff that in with the NYX foundation brush. Just make sure you get all the little creases and such. Now I'm going to be taking the Fenty concealer and highlighting my face. I like this concealer because it's waterproof too. So it's going to give you that all day wear in this summer heat. Make sure I'm highlighting the center of my face to really get that sculpted look. And I'm taking this beauty blender from Huda Cosmetics. And it's so cute because it's a heart shape. And I love it because it's so soft. So it blends in everything flawlessly. Just blend, blend, blend. That's the key to makeup. Just blend until your arm falls off. And I like to really pinch the sponge so that it gets into really small places, like the highlight of my nose and the inner corner of my eye really well. And make sure you're bouncing your booty blender. Not swiping, just bouncing. But look how flawless that base looks already. Like so smooth. Just keep on blending. And now I'm going to contour my face using the Benefit Hello Happy Stick Foundation in the shade number 12. Gives me a really good contour. And I'm going underneath my cheekbones and the side of my temples. Normally I do my foreheads, but with my wig I kind of don't because I don't really want it to get in the baby hairs like that. But and just take whatever's left on my brush and just kind of tap that in. And I'm using the Hank and Henry brush to blend that out. His brushes are amazing, y'all. Amazing. Just make that fish face and just contour it out, baby. Blend it together, baby. Now I'm going to be taking one of my favorite setting powders, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the shade Blondie. And I'm going to be baking the center of my face. And I like this one because I feel like it kind of gives a little water-resistant type of vibe. Like my eye was watering one day and just kind of rolled off of it. And it smells amazing. If you're a girl like me that likes your cosmetics to smell, then that's for you. Now I'm taking the Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC in the shade Dark and setting the rest of my face. Also with the Hank and Henry brush. And now I'm dusting off that bake. You don't want to bake too long because you don't want to get dry up under there. You just want to look flawless and smooth. Now I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Cocoa Naughty just to set my contour and add a little bit more depth. It is such a pretty bronzer. Just really going to snatch those cheekbones up. And I'm using an e.l.f. powder brush just to apply this. Sometimes I use an angle brush for my bronzer. Sometimes I like more of a powder brush to kind of really just hug the cheeks and really diffuse that bronzer out. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Don't forget the forehead. But be careful not to get in your baby hairs, y'all, because makeup in your baby hairs is not cute, sis. So really just press that in there. Boom, flawless. Now I'm using the blush from Morphe in the shade Pop of Peach. I'm using the darker shade and the shade in the middle and blending them together to give me a nice peachy tone. And now I'm using the Hank and Henry highlighter in the shade Jewel Thief. And do y'all see that glow? Baby, I love the way the Hank and Henry highlighters just melt into the skin. And I'm just highlighting the high points of my face. That is just so bomb, y'all. Woo! Blown back. If y'all haven't tried this highlighters, y'all sleep. Now I'm using my favorite lip liner from Morphe, and this one is in the shade Bar. And I love them because they're super affordable. And do y'all see the color? It's just bomb. So if y'all want to save even more money off of Morphe, use my code. I will leave my code in the description box and all the products I used. Don't mind me, I love overdrawing my lips. That's just me. Now I'm using the liquid lipstick in the shade Taunt. And just applying that. Make sure you just blend that together. No harsh lines. Now I'm going in with the lip gloss in the shade Chill. Just blending that all together. Give you a nice glossy nude pout. And now she looking cute. Now we're going to finish with the Morphe Dewy Setting Spray. And when I tell y'all it smells amazing, oh my God. Smells so good. And it just locks your makeup in all day. Oh, wanted a little more. And that is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. See you in the next video.